Hello girls, today we have a new lesson, the past simple tense. In the past simple, we have two types of verbs, regular verbs and irregular verbs. Let's start with regular verbs. We use the past simple to talk about things that happened in the past, as we tell a story. Time expressions used with past simple, or as we call them, the keywords, yesterday, last week, or last month, or last year, a year ago, also a day ago, an hour ago, the day or the week before. Or we also can say in 2010, in 2011, a previous year. Okay, the affirmative form of the past simple tense: I played, she, he, or it played, we, you, they played. So here the verb didn't change with all the personal pronouns. We put ed at the end of the verb. Okay, we have spelling rules of adding ed to the verb. We have the infinitive verb plus ed. This is a simple rule. Walk, walked, want, wanted. So we add ed to the infinitive verb. If the verb ends with e, we only put d. Only put d. Arrive, we put d. Okay, arrived. Love, end with e, so we put only d. Love, loved. If we have a verb end in y, before y we have a consonant letter, we put ied after crossing the y. So we drop the y and put ied. Study, studied. Okay, so if you have a verb ends with a consonant plus letter y, we cross the y and put ied. Okay, if we have a verb ends in consonant plus vowel plus consonant, do you remember CVC? Yes, we double the final consonant, then put ed. Stop, double p plus ed. Stop. Bat, bathed. Permit, permitted. Travel, traveled. Okay, so we look at the last three letters of the verb, and when we find it a CVC letters, we put another letter at the end of the verb, then put ed. Okay, we have two exceptions. As we know, the verbs end in x, y, or z. We don't double the final consonant. Also, the verbs listen, open, answer, and visit also don't double the final consonant. So here we find play. The last three letters is CVC, but ends in y, so we don't double the y. We put only ed. Also, open and visit, it becomes opened and visited. Okay, you have to study these spelling rules well. An example: Tom phoned his best friend. Okay, phone, it is a verb ends in e, so we put only letter d. Okay, when we make negative with the past simple tense, we had the helping verb did or the auxiliary verb did to help us to make a negative sentence in the past simple tense. So we put the subject or the pronoun and put did followed by not. So it becomes a short form didn't. Then we put the infinitive verb. I didn't play. He didn't work. We didn't watch. Okay, so we have the subject plus didn't plus the infinitive verb to make a negative sentence in the past simple tense. An example, they didn't study for the math test. They studied for the history test. Didn't study, this is a negative sentence of the past simple, and studied is the affirmative sentence for the past simple tense. Okay, to make a question or interrogative, we put did, the helping verb, at the beginning of the sentence, then put the subject or the pronoun, then the infinitive verb, and don't forget the question mark to be a question. So we say, did I play? Did he work? Did we like? This is the question form with the past simple tense. Begin with did plus subject plus infinitive verb and a question mark. An example, did they visit London last year? Yes, they did. This is the short answer of the question form. Yes, they did. Another one, did Kate walk to school? No, she didn't. The negative short form of the answer. Okay, so we have two types of short answers. Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Did they ask a question? Yes, they did. They asked a question. Or no, they didn't. So we have affirmative answer and here a negative answer. Okay. Next, past simple irregular verbs, the second type of verbs used with the past simple tense. What are the irregular verbs? The irregular verbs make the past form in different ways. They change completely. So, go becomes went, eat becomes ate, take, took, do, did, and so on. For many verbs we have to study. So the irregular verbs change completely from the infinitive form to the past form. Negative sentence as the same way with the regular verbs. We put the subject plus didn't plus the infinitive verb. Example, you didn't buy tickets for the concert. Didn't and the infinitive verb. The interrogative sentence, yes, we start with did plus subject plus infinitive verb. Did she buy a CD? Okay, as the same way. An example, did Michael do his homework? Yes, he did. So we put did, then the subject, the infinitive verb, and question mark. Then we answer with yes, he did, the short form. Another example, did Anne eat a burger? What do you see? Yes, very good. No, she didn't, the short negative form. She ate salad. This is the past simple of eat. Eat changed to ate. So she ate salad, not a burger. Okay, let's revise what we have said. The negative form, there is no difference between regular and irregular verbs. We need an auxiliary verb or helping verb, did plus not. The short form of did not is didn't. After didn't, we add the infinitive verb of the verb. He studied. This is a past simple. The negative form, he didn't study. Okay? I went. He didn't go. Study is a regular verb. Go is irregular verb. Okay? In the interrogative and short answers, we put did in front of the subject, as we said. After the subject, we use the infinitive verb. For short answer, we use subject plus did or didn't. Example, did you buy the book? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. This is a regular verb. Did the children study? Yes, they did, or no, they didn't. Study is an irregular verb. Okay? Good? Okay. This is a very important irregular verb in the past simple tense. Verb to be. Verb to be in the past was or were. Tom is at school today. This is a present simple tense. Is changed to was in the past simple tense. So Tom was at home yesterday. Yesterday is a key word for the present, for the past simple tense. Is changed to was. We are at school today. This is the present. We were at home yesterday. This is the past. So are in the present changed to were in the past. So verb to be in the present is or are, and in the past was or were. Let's see with the all personal pronouns. With personal pronoun I, he, she, and it, we use was in the positive sentence, the affirmative sentence, and wasn't for the negative sentence. So here, am in the present changed to was, and is changed also to was, and in the negative wasn't. With the rest of the personal pronouns, we, you, and they, as we say, we use were in the past, weren't the negative form. So we can say, I was at school yesterday, or he wasn't at school yesterday. We were at school yesterday, or they weren't at school yesterday. Okay? This is an important verb we always use in our sentence. Okay? This is the past form of the verb to be. As we say, verb to be is a strong verb. So when we put it in the negative form, we don't need to have an auxiliary verb. So we put not directly to the verb to be. So was becomes wasn't, were becomes weren't. We don't put did with the verb. Okay, in the question form, as we know, with the verb to be, we put verb to be at the beginning of the sentence, was, then the personal pronoun, then the rest of the sentence, and don't forget question mark. With the other personal pronouns, we, you, and they, we put were at the beginning of the sentence, then the personal pronoun or the subject, and the rest of the sentence, then a question mark. Was she at school yesterday? Or were you at school yesterday? So in the short answers, was he at home yesterday? Yes, he was. Or no, he wasn't. Were you at home yesterday? Yes, you were. Or no, you weren't. It's most simple. Now, it's very important to study irregular verbs, the past form only, page 209 from your grammar book. Study them well, girls. It's very important. Today, we have our homework. After we study this lesson well, page 15, exercise 1, page 16, exercise 3 and 4, page 24, exercise 1, page 25, exercise 5, except number 7, 11, 17. Don't do these numbers. And page 26, exercise 6. Study well, girls. Good luck and goodbye.